hate puppies. It's a good podcast.
Nice.
I feel threatened.
Sound effects.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House, only podcast dedicated to solving first world problems and helping you figure out what beer you should be drinking next week. Feels strange saying that because I just said that an hour and 20 minutes ago,
It's next week.
but here we are. Well,
Future.
in the real world,
What is time, man?
it's a flat circle, bro. Flat circle. As we learned last week, I was listening to the Grateful Dead,
That's right.
sleeping like a baby. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate having you here. I don't know what Lee is doing.
I know what he's doing. He's writing down topics that we talked about last week.
Oh, that would make sense. I was looking for help on that.
Yep.
I appreciate the assist, my friend.
Fourth wall.
Ah, yes. Good
Oh,
talk.
fumble that. Fumble the notebook away.
All right, well, I already did the intro.
As the kids say, he fumbled the bag.
That's right. Dude, so I listen to
Is that a
this
thing?
podcast. I listen to this Dan Le Batard podcast, and his co-host Stu Gatz is a huge Deadhead and literally flies all over the country and almost goes to all of the Dead shows. Can
I
you
feel like that dude
imagine
has such a good life.
Does he fly back to 1995?
I
Because
mean,
the Dead don't tour anymore.
no, they
Oh.
do, they
No,
are.
I
Dead
get
and
that
Company.
they
yeah,
do.
yeah.
But that's John Mayer. I mean, yeah, you're
I
gonna
bet that's
get.
still good as shit.
It's probably still good, but can
Yeah,
you
you got Bob
imagine?
Weir
Like,
and shit. But you don't have Jerry.
Sure.
but do you want to see them like?
17 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, some people do.
Like he flew to California the other day and like went to multiple shows.
The people that came from all over the state to the M4K
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Grateful
that's
Dead
true,
cover
yeah.
band.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're wearing the long strange stash tour.
That's right.
I like that.
And then he was talking about flying up to Ohio or something like literally 2 days later. Like it's crazy.
Gross. I'd rather get a brozo.
People, they let people in Ohio still?
I guess
Nah, they just don't let them out.
they need that
pretty
tourist
disgusting.
dollar whenever they can get it.
That's true. Charleston gets like infected with people from Ohio. And it
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Charleston, West Virginia.
It's close.
sucks. Both of them.
What are you talking about?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's like a, I don't know, spring break destination, getaway, and
Yeah.
summer destination, whatever else. But you always see like Ohio plates there, and people put pictures up all the time. It's like more Yankee invaders or whatever the deal is.
It is
But, like,
funny when like we used to like have timeshares and we go to like Williamsburg or Virginia Beach or something.
Oh, tell me
for-
more about your experiences in Williamsburg.
I think you've heard of the best ones, but
I'd
like
love to hear.
You would see people that like come down from New York and they're like, "Oh, we come to Virginia Beach every year," and you're like, "Really?" Like
that's the place you pick.
But I guess it's like we're
Go like 2 hours
bypassing-
further.
Yeah, but they're bypassing like Ocean City and that shit show,
Sure.
and it's like let's go to Virginia Beach. But I'm like,
Yeah, but I'm saying go 2 hours
Yeah,
further and you're in the
exactly.
Outer Banks. Like,
but that is like our stomping grounds. Like
Yeah.
every dumbass from Virginia goes to Outer Banks, and they all act like they're the only ones that ever did it.
that's true.
I'm going to Folly Beach.
Follies.
Oh, you're in Folly right now, right?
Nope. Standing right here.
You dummy.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Fair.
I'm going to Folly Beach next week.
Okay.
Yes.
when this comes out.
I'm going to the Outer Banks next week.
Yes. Haven't you ever heard that you don't want to put on the internet? Like when you're, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to Folly Beach next
There's
week.
only one person that's a listener that knows your address. At least.
Boo Boo is the one I'm scared the most about.
He's going to send you pictures from inside your house.
No, I'm just afraid he's going to hang out with my piss pal.
How's your piss pal doing? We haven't talked about them in a
still
while.
there?
So it's no.
Did you ever figure out what said piss pal was?
No.
So you
I do
can't-
have a new chipmunk, though,
Nice.
that I am slowly coercing with nuts. Peanuts.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Yeah. He likes
it's a
to
different kind of nuts when you're piss pal nuts.
No. Oh, and Troy, a couple weeks ago, you gave me the advice of when the birds were moving back in
Yeah.
to put an owl up.
Yeah. Oh, did you do that?
We bought an owl.
How did it work?
They literally built a nest at the freaking owl. So then after that, we tried something else, which was forcibly remove the nest.
Yeah.
and then hung a bunch of like really shiny discs where you have to like fly through them.
That's a great idea.
Just lots of old CDs.
Those motherfuckers. Yeah, it's
AOL
basically it.
CDs.
And those dudes were like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
This is shiny and sketchy. They took down the nest. They put this weird statue up.
Yeah.
So the owl is still up.
Nice.
But they literally built the nest like right at the foot of the owl. They're like, don't care. And kept coming in and doing their work.
This big bird will protect us.
Yeah. All hail.
All hail, Mr. Owl.
Yeah, it's crazy.
like the 100-foot Buddha. Like, we worship at this guy.
Yeah, they loved it. So unfortunately, that didn't work the way I anticipated.
Where'd you get the shiny spinny thing idea from?
My wife's mom.
Nice.
My wife's mom. She was like, the owl didn't work? Because we were sold. We were
Yeah.
like, that is the best idea. Like, that is a natural predator. We have owls here, as proven last episode. So I was like, this is perfect. So,
Now that you say it, when we have a lot of red-tailed hawks in our neighborhood, and we had a family that had a nest in one of their trees, one of our friends, and they were like, they would come outside and they'd be like, the hawks would be sitting on the hood of their car and like shitting up the car.
Yeah.
And they got to the point where they had to literally go get Mylar balloons and tie them to the windshield wipers.
And the hawks hated
yeah,
that.
Yeah, and that kept the hawks away.
okay, yeah, it turned out to be stupid, shiny discs
Yeah.
that they hated. Well, that and my wife forcibly removing.
I wonder what they hate about the shiny, spinny, moving things. Like, what does that represent in the wild that freaks them out?
I don't know. And we used to do that all the time. Like, I remember I worked at a place and they would put scarecrows out. Like, they didn't work. So they started hanging pie pans, like pie tins.
Yeah.
Nothing would come near it. They're like, God, oh no. It's a pie tin.
Yeah, because, in the wild, when they run into pie tins floating 10 feet in the air spinning.
You know what's hilarious? You take a shiny piece of metal and you throw it in the water, and the fish goes, fuck yeah, I'm going to eat that.
Yeah.
So it says the reflection of light off of these objects discourages birds from returning to areas, but it doesn't really give like a real reason as to why they don't like
Why
it.
is it
Yeah.
in the water? It's an attractant.
Yeah.
On the land, oh God.
Yeah.
Staying away. It keeps all kinds of things out of your garden. It's crazy.
Yeah. But I'm glad it's working, at least.
It is working. We got rid of them. I hope that mom was able to build a new nest before those eggs started just falling out.
Yeah, this one just says the sunlight reflects off the objects to scare the birds. Like, again, I feel like sunlight reflects off a lot of things, and it doesn't really affect them on
Yeah, especially in nature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always things that are reflecting. But
I mean, every house is glass light reflects off of.
I saw a cool trick at my house this week. I have a big piece of siding that just exploded out of my house.
Oh,
and it's full of nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Squirrels putting nuts in them.
something's been going in my attic
Yeah.
and jamming so many nuts into the siding that it just blew out the side of the house. So now I got to have a siding guy come out and
That's
And you got to explain why you shoved so many nuts in there.
yeah.
yeah, and now I got to explain to my wife what the hell I've been doing with all these nuts, but like I can't sleep.
And the winter's coming.
And winter's coming in a few months.
And I'm not.
Not till I get that
Brozo.
These pipes are clean.
Along with my tank.
That's the bumper sticker. Yeah. These pipes are clean and my tank.
You get that when you get the Brozo?
Hey,
You check out?
So happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. 4th of July weekend is like my absolute favorite. This is like this is the big one.
That's top holiday for you.
I love 4th of July. The problem this year though, it's a Monday.
Yep.
It's a bit of a dagger because everyone's going to get Monday off,
Yeah.
but you're not going to
You're
get
not gonna do
Tuesday
anything.
off.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do anything Monday.
Oh, I'll
Do you think
show
you
them.
throw out on like Sunday?
Throw down Saturday.
No.
Saturday's the day.
Okay. There's a interesting question then because I was just having this argument with the Duke because every year I go to his house and we light off fireworks on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And he was like, so should we do it Sunday? I was like, absolutely not. We need to do it Monday. On the 4th of July. I mean, that's when you light off the fireworks. So would you do your fireworks display and like that party on Sunday or do you keep it to Monday?
Do both.
Well, can't do both.
Why can't you? He lives a half a mile from here.
No. I'm saying
Like have the party on a day you can recoup.
this is
but
a
like,
hypothetical. Like,
okay.
do you see any? Like, when would you light your fireworks? Would you do the party?
I would do everything on Saturday.
You move it up that much?
Yeah.
Really?
To me, the 4th of July represents whatever that 3-day weekend is, no matter if it falls on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Like, that's the weekend. So do it prime weekend time.
Interesting. What
July
about you,
4th.
Abacus?
On the day.
See, and that's where I tend to land. I feel
'Cause
like
I feel
I
like
knew you
you're
would
gonna-
land on that day.
you're gonna have people, in the city on Saturday shooting fireworks off, and it's gonna be annoying because there are gonna be people doing it on Friday and on Saturday and on Sunday, but the day is Monday. Like, just do it all on that day. Let's
Yes.
collectively agree to pick the one day and cause chaos.
That's not going to happen.
I know it's not going to, but they're doing like the Diamonds doing their fireworks on Monday this year. Like,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, there's a lot of different events going on around across the whole Commonwealth on all the days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. And I will say, with it being on a Monday makes it especially hard because people don't know what to do. Do you do a big party on Saturday or Sunday? Because
if it's
you
on a
know you're not going to have
Wednesday,
to. Yeah,
it's
Wednesday,
easy.
it's the one day.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. Or Friday, it's Friday. Like,
Yeah.
But Monday is
My
definitely the
thing is
hardest
like
day
if
to
you're
pick.
doing a big cookout or something, you want to do that on like a Saturday evening
See, and
I'd say Sunday for that.
or Sunday.
Yeah, because you still get that Monday off.
Yeah.
yeah, you want it at least as close as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, because if you do the big blowout on Saturday, then what do you do on Sunday? It's just
Another one.
exactly double it back.
Yeah.
But it's America.
Hell yeah, we do
America.
everything big.
So last year, if you recall, I had a mortar fall over. I don't know if you remember this story, but a mortar fell over and literally fired a death ball of gunpowder directly behind like 4 women and in between my buddy's son.
You're illegal mortars.
Oh, that's right.
It's like, Brendan, come on.
Forget who I'm talking to.
Well, Troy just, for the record, has to like make sure he doesn't condone this.
I do not condone this.
And for the record, I was in South Carolina.
Okay.
So the mortar,
Where it's legal.
where
which
it's
is
perfectly
yes,
legal.
Thank you.
The mortar tipped over.
Yeah.
And
that
it
happens.
Launched one, and I mean, it was within 5 yards of killing 5 different people.
Yeah.
And then it launched, fortunately, through the fence and exploded in the neighbor's yard. And it panicked me. I was
As
like,
it should.
yeah, because on account of, you don't want to like kill people.
Ideally, no.
Or set things on fire.
I
He's
really
less
don't wanna-
concerned about that.
Yeah. My number 1 is don't kill people. My number 2 is don't set things on fire.
I feel like
I feel like it's like number 7, probably.
I feel like if you set
It's
your-
up there.
Yeah, I feel like if you set your neighbor's house in South Carolina on fire,
Yes.
you would not be thinking, "Thank God I didn't kill anybody."
No, I'd be thinking, I can't believe I got to pay for that dude's house.
Yes.
No, I get it. I get it. But so this year, when I'm going to be in South Carolina,
Yeah.
I'm actually, I've changed my ways. I'm no longer buying mortars.
Good for you.
I'm buying finales.
Which you consider what?
Mortars.
Okay.
But they're in a big square.
Cake. It's called a cake.
Yes, it's in a cake.
Yeah.
And so they're smaller mortars. They're not
Yeah.
like,
Well,
they're
they
not-
come in various sizes.
but the grams are way down. But they still go up and they
Yeah.
do all the thing. But you light one, it's very stable.
Yeah.
And it
You still
goes
should,
off
you
for like
still should secure them.
just like screw the base into the wood.
Or stake them, put stakes down close to each side of it or sandbag each side of it because they can still tip. But there's definitely less chance of it.
The mortar is a dangerous situation.
Very much so.
And I learned my lesson last year. I'm in my 20s now.
Did you see the video of the guy recently who blew his hand off at the concert?
Oh God, what was he firing off?
He had like an M80 or something.
M80s are dangerous.
And look it up, Lee. The dude was
Pass.
on something because he's holding it. It blows up, and he picks his hand up, and he's still drinking his beer, and his hand is not there.
He just doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
I kind of understand that though. After like a bunch of beers, like I remember I had a glass thrown in my face, and I split my lip from my lip to my nostril, and I literally was like, "Oh, take me home, son of a bitch!"
Yeah.
And they're like,
This ruined my night.
dude, you got to go to a hospital. Like your whole face is torn open. I'm like, shut up, dude. Just take me home. Like I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got in the girl's car, it was going to take me home. And she goes, just do me a favor before we go to your house while we're still very close to the hospital. Will you just look in the mirror and tell me what you think? And I pulled it down and was like, take me to the hospital. But like it didn't click.
Yeah.
Like I was drinking and like it just didn't click. And I kind of get that. Like if you're drinking and you're not really
Yeah.
focused, there's a moment where you can be like,
That's where accidents happen with fireworks because they're all around drinking.
So I think I'm just buying a couple finales.
Yeah.
That way you can just light them.
Get away.
I agree, screw them in.
Yeah.
That's a good call. But the likelihood of anything going, well, the likelihood of something going wrong is still unfortunately high, but
It goes down.
it's a lot less.
Yes, it is.
It's much more controlled.
Especially those mortars that you end up reusing the tubes over and over.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, because they start to blow out. And then
They get expanded. The
Yep.
heat expands them, and then they're less accurate.
Yeah.
And when they shake more, they're more likely to fall over. Like, I've learned a lot.
You're reformed.
And they don't go as high because most of the pressure goes around it.
Oh, look at Troy.
Inside the science house.
I love it, dude. That's money
science.
information right there.
You're not going to listen to me.
He's gonna be sending you videos on July
Yeah,
4th.
yeah.
More. Look at this.
Yeah, geo stamped, South Carolina.
My dad called me the other day. He was telling me, because he lives in South Carolina, he's like, yeah, they sell mortars in Walmart down here. I'm like,
yeah.
well, that's really smart.
Any free state in the republic should.
I mean,
Damn right.
God, because, you don't see enough Walmarts on fire on internet anymore.
Well, I'll be at Jabs.
Yeah,
Jabs, the best deal on 95.
that's your jam.
That has always been my jam. I'm going to Jabs. Pretty excited about it. Let me get myself some finales.
There you
Why
go.
am I dicking around with all these mortars? I'm chasing everything around. I'm just causing problems.
Yep.
What I was looking at was on jakesfireworks.com. They have 208 different finales. And I'd like to read some of the names that they have for these.
Oh, the names of fireworks
Hey,
are amazing.
I want the single most patriotic one from China.
Okay. Well, just on the first page, it's all A's. So that's as far as we're going to go. But we've got the Air Show, the Airstrike, the Alpha Male,
Told Alpha Male.
America Praying, America's Celebration, America's Pastime, America's Rhythm, American Intensity, American Riders, American Trucker, the Angry Leprechaun.
Dude, we're doing the
Brendan.
Alpha Male and the Angry Leprechaun. I'm not even out of A's.
Exactly. The Apache Strike.
Hey, can you give me a price point on these things?
Sure can. The Angry Leprechaun will run you back.
I'm guessing about 80 bucks.
Probably around $80. Give or take.
I actually don't know that I can.
Just want to see if
Might
it
not
costs,
have prices on
costs
there.
more than a Brozo.
It's going to be different everywhere you go.
The duration is 32 seconds and we'll shoot 53 rockets.
No. 32 seconds. That's not a finale. That is horrible. I'm looking for a 3
But it's a
minute
beautiful
minimum.
green color with bright white glitter and long duration.
No, this is trash. This is a sparkler. I want no part of this. If it doesn't have a 3 minute duration, then it's
Most
dang,
of them
look
don't
at
have
that.
3 minutes.
I have had 3 minute finales. I have found them,
Bet you have.
Yeah, you have.
Was that
I
before
will-
or after the Broza?
bro. During. I'm gonna be getting the just finales for my time in South Carolina.
Good.
Pretty
All right,
excited.
I'm going to say that the Angry Leprechaun is going to set you back $130.
For 30 seconds?
Buy one, get two free.
Yeah, you see, that is the bullshit I don't need.
Yep.
You know what I mean? No. How about you charge me $100 and it's the best 5 minutes of my life?
53 shot, 500
That's a
gram
Brozo.
cake.
Look in the bees. That's called Brozo.
Oh,
5
yeah, I want
minutes,
to see if there's
$100 for the best 5 minutes of your life, Brozo.
In the bees, you got Baby Dino, Bad Boy, Bad Reputation, Battle Cry,
I don't want a bad reputation. That one sounds horribly dangerous.
Beach Pride, Beauty and the Beast, Believe, Bent Rail, Big Gun,
I'm not doing Beauty and the Beast.
Black Dynamite, Blow Up the Virus.
Blow up the what?
Blow Up the Virus.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, that's
USA.
extreme. I like that right there.
Bootlegger's Dream, Breathing
Sold.
Fire, and Boss.
Boss.
Something about Alpha Male and Boss.
And Bombshell. I think I skipped that one.
No one wants bomb.
Big
chicks.
Unit, Wreaking Havoc, Armed and Ready.
Big unit.
Yeah, see, these are going to be great.
Randy Johnson.
The big unit.
That's right.
I'm going to do some fireworks in South Carolina, and I'm excited about it.
Well, good.
but I won't do them here.
That's what I like to hear.
I will not do them here.
There's one called the reptile dysfunction.
That's hilarious.
Reptile dysfunction. Speaking of,
Uh-oh.
It only lasts 39 seconds and shoots 25.
That is a reptile dysfunction.
yeah, see, it's not good. If it's not more than 3 minutes, I'm not doing it. That is my limit.
Fair.
I think that is fair. Oh, speaking of reptile dysfunction,
Yeah.
you hear about that guy in Florida getting the roadhead?
Ooh, yeah. Who doesn't like that?
Roadhead?
Yeah.
It's got to be top one.
Top 2 and it's not number 2.
Exactly. You know?
So I haven't heard this.
Oh, this is an unfortunate scenario.
I can imagine
Well,
if
it starts
it
off
starts with
pretty
a Florida man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Florida man's cruising along, and I'm gonna put out some little markers that I would consider red flags.
Florida man.
Florida man,
We're in Florida.
First red flag, right? Second, middle of the day.
Okay.
You know,
Was there?
I think that's a yellow flag.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, is there a time limit
Yeah.
on the roadhead?
it's always okay. Middle of the day, congested area.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're.
So he's like sitting in traffic.
So I'm saying if you're in traffic, if you're in an area where
if
there's
you're in
a
the
lot of,
countryside cruising.
I think roadhead in the
Yeah.
middle of the day is perfectly acceptable. Otherwise, if you're in an area where there is traffic coming and going, nighttime
Yeah.
is a nice cover.
You want to be a little clandestine. You don't want to put it out there,
I would say so.
especially with everybody having phones these days.
Yeah, no one's paying attention.
No, but I'm saying if they are,
They're seeing it
They
too.
got
yeah.
you.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you better hope that's your wife.
yeah,
So this dude's getting roadhead. He's driving along, middle of the day, in a high traffic area. And he ends up, what is he, blow an intersection? He's like-
I honestly don't recall how it happened. I do remember there was
my man gets hit by a FedEx truck.
Oh,
like
T-bone.
head on, right?
Which I think he did hit it head
Yeah.
on. So like
Road head on.
he goes, nice. So he slams into this thing and the impact, she bites
Oh yeah,
his
definitely head on.
bites his dong off, like clean off from the impact. There are so many things that I can see wrong with this. Like,
Yeah.
you got to be laser focused.
You do. You really do.
Like you are driving and you do not want to screw this up. She's laser focused. You're laser focused. You can't both be laser focused on the same thing.
yeah.
You're still a driver.
As of June 3rd, this article I'm reading says that authorities have not said whether anyone is facing criminal charges at this time.
He's got to be charged for something, like
Dude, this-
operating a motor vehicle.
Yeah.
Both
dude,
the FedEx and the car definitely got fucked up.
Yeah, like
and
he hit
you
that-
can tell he's clearly on the wrong side of the double yellow here.
Yeah. Oh no, things were going
So
great.
I was gonna say, was it that good? Did he totally get distracted?
or
the
that
ma-
bad. He had to swerve to kind of like readjust.
Here's a interesting tidbit: the male driver and his female passenger were both quote discovered naked
Wow,
Oh, so
at
that's a whole-
6:49 p.m.
that's a bold move, Cotton.
That's
Both of you full blown naked
that
during daylight hours.
Man, I tell you though, that is something was going right.
You're like, I like the idea of roadhead, babe, but you know what would up this?
If we're both
We're
fully
both
nude.
fully naked.
I agree. Like I've never, you know what? That's a bridge I've never crossed.
I've definitely never driven a car fully naked.
No, nor had a passenger fully naked.
That would be weird.
It's yeah. Would you? All right. Usually I want leather. In that scenario, I think I
Cloth.
actually want cloth.
Yeah, it's a
I don't wanna
lot
be, like,
sticky.
Sticky and sweaty.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be slippery when I don't want it, and sticky when I don't want it. The whole thing sucks. Cloth, perfection.
agreed. I would agree with you on that.
I think that's the one
No
scenario.
pushback here.
Yeah. Or there. She was all in. You know?
All right, so this says that the male SUV driver quote nearly had his penis bitten off.
To me, nearly having your penis bitten off is your penis
Yes.
getting bitten
and
off.
quote is lucky to still have his penis intact.
Oh, he still got it intact.
Oh,
Oh, the story's been updated since the first day it came out.
how is she?
Oh, yeah. Because you know what? She's a saint.
And she took the steering wheel to the head. It sounds like.
Yeah, unfortunately. You're right. How is she? Thank you, Troy.
And do you think either one of them will practice this again?
I know he's not.
Yeah.
She might start looking up exes. Clean this. Just rid the world of these schmucks.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
Some amateur shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
keep
you-
it together.
You gotta drive your car properly.
Because you know what, dude?
That's a 10-2 moment.
This dude's ruined it for the rest of us.
Yeah, because
Right?
you know, this story came to me from a bunch of women.
Yeah.
Like they were all like, "Oh my gosh!" and now they're worried about it. It's a whole different thing. I like.
Now they have scientific fact as to why they don't want to or have to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking out for you, babe.
I just don't want you to lose your penis.
Yeah.
See, I don't need this. I don't need this kind of excuse.
Yeah.
There's already a million other excuses.
Yeah.
I understand it's uncomfortable. Looks it.
Yeah.
But now I've got this. Now you're also worried about me. Don't make it about me. For once.
Be selfless.
I'm not even asking you to. I'm not even asking you to get fully naked.
No, why would I do that
Yeah.
shit? No.
Not some animal.
No. Grown man.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it out the Tommy John. You know? Let you keep your clothes. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
And I'm going to 10-2, to your point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and if she's fully naked, you know what she's doing. But if not, maybe she's looking for something. Maybe she dropped something. You don't know.
Yeah. She just was, oh, I found it.
Yeah.
Here's my purse. Now she's like, oh, here's your penis. And where are my panties?
Yeah.
Very much like, oh, you tripped and she fell kind of situation. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, which I never buy.
you should.
Not buying that excuse.
Yeah. What do they tell the cops? Like, yes, sir, she was giving me fellatio.
It wasn't premeditated.
But-
You're naked.
Yeah. Well, why are you stark naked, sir? Don't really have a good answer for that.
We are nudists.
Because it is.
There's no AC in this vehicle.
It's Florida.
Yeah.
It's hot as hell.
You're going to write Florida man on this citation, so I think that says it all.
Yeah, that answers all the questions, the follow-up questions there are. Florida man, say no more, my friend.
Yeah.
Pulls out his
I got you, fam.
Florida man, comma, dickless.
Yeah.
Nearly dickless.
Nearly.
This
Yeah.
can't be the first time it happened.
Oh, God, no.
When was the first time? In like a Model T?
Jesus.
Going like 25?
Yeah, absolutely.
They even go that.
Absolutely. Just off the road. Oops. Yeah, the first dude who had a car also invented roadhead. It's a fact. There's no doubt in my mind.
Honey, would you like to go for a ride in my motor coach? And also,
You've enjoyed the French kissing we've been trying. You should also try roadhead.
that is so true. That dude did not laugh.
Yeah.
He's in the fucking Ford factory
was
sweating
gonna
his
say-
ass off. He's like, I got to make this car. I got an idea.
This is going to be great. Have you ever come at 25 miles an hour?
The Model T top speed was about 45 miles an hour.
Oh,
Snap.
I bet that felt fast as hell in
Fuck
that
yeah.
rust bucket.
The Model A. The Model A.
All right, fine.
Model A.
Which was first, the A or the T?
The A. And I got to believe the first dude who got roadhead was the first dude.
The first dude with one of
There's
those.
no doubt. You know who the first
Ford himself.
You know who the first person to get blown in a plane? The Wright brothers.
Hold on.
Hold on, they were together.
Yeah.
Orville, you're flying again? Damn it. Shut up, Wilbur. You know what you got to do.
This is only going to last about 20 seconds, so you better
Get to it.
don't screw this up.
All right, so the Model T, I think, actually was first.
Boom.
Oh, look at that.
I know, you just went off the alphabet.
Why wouldn't you? Makes
So
perfect sense.
The Model T was produced from 1908 to 1927.
It wasn't the first car, it was the first mass-produced car,
Yes.
I think.
That is
The
correct.
Model A was 1927 to 1931 with the top speed of around 65 miles per hour.
Good God, that must have been fast.
That is so
On
insane.
shit roads.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
boot.
On
Yeah.
like country ass
cobblestones and dirt roads.
Yeah.
Like
Tires that are held together. By,
wood tires with like
Yeah.
rubber on them.
yeah, like this is bad.
How many fucking spokes are you just smashing
Oh,
and
yeah.
crushing?
Just shooting off left and right, just spokes flying off. About
Tires
to
just-
impale you.
Exactly.
That is so sketchy.
Yeah.
65
Who
sounds
let them
real
go
fast.
65 miles an hour in that?
Well, you know,
And if you're a cop too, what are you doing? You're just like, yeah, shit.
Let me get my horse up to speed.
God damn it, that guy's naked. So is she. He's so fast.
Watch out for the FedEx. The Pony Express.
How many guys?
Pony Express. Oh!
How many vehicles did it take before someone like figured out the top speed? Like, somebody was like, some speed demon was like, let's see what this MFer can do.
Yeah. Again,
Hell
I think
yeah.
the same guy that invented Roadhead, who was the same guy who drove
Yeah.
the first car. It's like, how fast can this go?
It's built different. That's why guys are guys. It's like they build a plane. They're like,
All right,
this
let's
one
do
doesn't
all the
go
things we
fast
shouldn't
enough.
do.
Let's go faster than sound. Okay.
You know what help us go faster? Let's lose these clothes.
Some airhead.
Yep. Let's lose
Well,
these clothes immediately.
We're in the Model T, and there's drag when you're sitting upright. So if you kind of bend over,
I need you down below the windscreen, honey.
That's
Ditch those
just-
clothes. That's weight. That's unnecessary weight.
we've got to say petrol.
That just makes perfect sense. Just makes perfect sense. Wait till you see the gas prices in 2022. You're gonna have to take your clothes off. Just looking out for your kids' future.
That's right.
What kid? She's giving head.
My man. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click.
I hit the wrong one.
It's real easy, man.
It still works.
Yeah.
That internet one always works.
That's my favorite. That is the best. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cross that one
I
off
still
the
can't
list.
imagine going 65 on one of those boxes.
Oh God, no.
Nah, it's sketchy. And well, especially if there's not a mouth on your penis. And that's just not safe.
So how do we convert to another topic here?
No, the
or is
best
transition the right word?
The best is when you're going speed, and then when the road hit starts, you slowly back off because you don't need to get somewhere any faster.
Exactly.
No. The destination is here. Wherever we are right now is exactly where I was trying to go.
Home is wherever I'm with you, honey.
That's right. You know, this Model T, man, that's the truth.
No privacy in that sucker.
Sucker. You're the best, Troy. Speaking of speed,
There we go.
there you go. You ready for the transition? Speaking of speed,
I'm glad you learned transition this time.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's convert to another topic.
There we go.
So this one was close to home. Someone sent this one in. I was thinking about it. This one actually hit a little close to home. There was a family that lost their pet tortoise 30 years ago. Now, the reason I say that's close to home is I lost my
It's very close to home.
I lost my first turtle.
Oh, that's right. In your Chicago home, right?
Yes.
In your yard.
Lived in Chicago, and my turtle, John Glenn, he ran away.
Box turtle?
Box turtle. I had him. I had set up a really nice, like, palatial estate. In my opinion, it was a garden. Had
That
a little
ungrateful bastard.
fence. Son of a bitch, right? And I remember John Glenn.
Classic John Glenn.
John Glenn ran away, broke that sound barrier, gone. Gone. See, I tied it back into speed,
Nice.
so it's done. John Glenn escaped, and I remember running around. And I remember
Called a
talking-
callback.
I went to all of the different, like, all my neighbors' houses.
Oh, you made a poster, right? Like you were like,
I was upset, man.
Yeah.
I was upset, and I was like, "Has anybody seen my turtle?" And they're like,
It's Chicago, sir.
yeah.
"Fuck, did you let a turtle run away?"
How do you lose the slowest land animal?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Oh, no, I have not seen your turtle, young man.
But I remember one lady saying that she had heard some rustling in her bushes, and I mean, I dug through her bushes. I was covered in like stickers, so like I was looking,
You're a special kid.
couldn't find that damn turtle, and it broke my heart. And I still miss.
Honey, that special needs boy is outside.
Your dad paid the neighbor like $5. Like, keep him busy for 35 minutes. Tell him you saw a turtle back here.
Somebody stole that turtle.
I like turtles, and so unfortunately, I lost my turtle, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart.
And that began your long list of life of losing turtles.
So I've had multiple turtles since here in the
Yeah.
pilot house.
You're a turtle guy.
in the
Always
old
have
place.
been.
I love turtles.
Big turtle energy.
And yeah,
BTE.
strange story. I was going down the road with my turtle the other day. Hit a FedEx truck. Bit its head off. Heartbreaking.
Rest in power.
So like, no, my last turtle, Jonah, that was here.
Yeah.
Jonah escaped a couple times, and one time escaped too hard. Fell out of the tank and like,
He would escape pretty regularly and be gone for a week at a time.
yeah. And I bought 2 new turtles that are in here, and within 2 days of buying my new turtles, one of them climbed out of the tank, never to be found. Like that turtle.
You never found them?
No.
Not a corpse or nothing.
No, and I've been all through
I know
this
you.
place.
I mean, this room is not that big.
No. And since then that night, I pulled everything out of the walls, like into the center of the room, I've been through everything. I can't find that turtle. And that process has happened multiple times. I keep losing damn turtles.
Yeah.
Now I've got 2 turtles over here. Both of them have escaped multiple times. They just don't like me.
Yeah.
I like them. I like them.
It's a one-way relationship.
Aren't they all? So
I think there's more to their world than that tank, and I hate to be the one to break it to them. There is not.
And the crazy thing is that, like, they're not wrong. It always happens around like spring and summer. They start getting that
Instincts kicked in.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want to go get that roadhead. They get out and
Yep.
they go shopping, and so they keep jumping out. Well, I've lost many a turtle. Well, this family is giving me hope. This family lost their turtle 30 years ago while they had some electricians in the house. Always electricians.
Fucking laborers.
Always leaving doors open and shit, going in and out. So this turtle apparently got out, and then they couldn't find it, and they were upset. They were looking for it too, like putting signs
I
out.
hope they sued the fuck out of this electrical company.
Because it was a tortoise, and tortoises are expensive.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. If you
Aren't they big too? How they like
Yeah.
miss the tortoise wandering out the door?
You get like a Russian tortoise, it's not that big.
Okay.
But they are.
I'll take your word for it.
They are larger than turtles.
Sure.
And apparently, though, what unbeknownst to them, this turtle decided to climb up the stairs to the attic.
So it had a walk-up attic. They had a walk-up attic there.
Yeah, and somehow
It didn't pull the steps down. That's what you're saying.
I thought we just determined that these were small turtles. Like, tortoises.
a big enough turtle, because even these turtles can like find their way to the top of the tank and hoist themselves out.
Yeah.
Wild.
So this dude had to hoist himself up like 20 stairs,
Determined.
get up in the attic. Yeah, like whatever I'm looking for is up there. Now,
Salvation.
What's his end game?
Warmer up there, maybe? I don't know.
it is hot.
Not in the winter months.
Yeah, I don't know where this story, but that's true. Like you would think that would kill it off. But 30 years later, they're upstairs cleaning out the attic. They move something, and that turtle looks up at them like,
Fuck
What's
you,
up?
Ben.
yeah. Hey guys, that son of a bitch lived for 30 years.
So they never heard this tortoise or turtle at any point
Or
in time?
smelled the shit.
Yeah.
What's it eating?
Lots of
What's
questions.
it eating?
What's it eating?
Yeah.
What's it drinking?
Yeah. How
Oh,
is
yeah,
it
it's gotta
surviving
have
the
water.
winter time?
Yeah, well, tortoises, I think, like certain tortoises don't need a whole lot of water.
Yeah.
And they're like arid.
But you
food.
need water somewhere
You
between
need
0
water.
and 30 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it rains and like it drips in.
He just
I
like
don't
stands
know.
at the vent and like breathes in the,
Could be
the
like
moisture.
some condensate somewhere on some pipe.
Turtles
I
are
don't understand how you
crazy.
don't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, and to clarify, is this a smaller turtle or
It's a tortoise. It's a larger turtle.
It's got to be big enough to get up a stair.
Sure, okay,
So your
yeah.
average, what's the average run and rise?
11
of a-
inch.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's got to be able to reach up and like
Pull
the
it.
the
Get
rise
this
is
11.
not 11.
Yeah, 7
Oh,
inch.
7. Yeah,
7,
7
yeah.
and 11,
11
is
for a
the
tread.
run. Yeah. So I mean that's a good sized turtle. That's not the turtles in this tank right here.
no, those are literally the 2 smallest turtles.
Yeah.
Also, okay.
There's so many questions.
The people lived in this house for 30 years?
That's
Or
kind of
this is
weird
new
too.
owners?
No, same people, and it was their tortoise. Like they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's Bobby."
Dude, I'd have a heart attack.
Yeah, that would scare the shit out of me.
Like if I saw a living tortoise in my attic, first it would freak me out, but then once I figured out that it was the same one,
Yeah,
I'd be like,
that's-
"Holy shit,
That's
That's crazy.
it's wild."
But it gives me hope.
They
that-
also never spent any time in this attic in the last 30 years?
Yeah.
Or you're just saying that just they
Not
happened
enough.
to move the right box and there
yeah,
it
not
was.
enough time.
Jesus.
I can say as someone who has an attic, of course, mine ain't a walk up, like it's the pull down steps. Like there are boxes up there I probably haven't touched in the 15 years I've been there. Like,
fair.
but that is wild.
Gives me hope.
They should study that damn thing.
I think that there may be a musk turtle.
I was going to say, there's like 7 turtles in here that we don't know about. They got their own like colony.
I can tell you.
They're up in the
the
metal
other
roof.
the other day I was sitting here and I was just watching TV and I heard this sound like this rustling behind the couch
Maybe he's buried in the couch.
and I was like, oh snap, there's something in here, like I'm not alone. I thought I was alone.
The calls coming from inside the house.
Yeah. And so like I keep looking over, and every time I look over, there's no sound. And then like I'd sit back down on the couch, and then I'd hear like, and I was like, oh snap, there's something here. It was a turtle. It really was. Like I kept looking, I was waiting for like the rat to come out or whatever it was.
Your piss pal was back.
I thought my piss pal was here, like hanging out.
Coming and watching TV with you.
And then sure enough, I didn't even know I was missing a turtle. I really didn't. I had no idea I was missing a turtle. And then
Some turtle owner you are.
I found him. So
Didn't even know I needed to.
chalk that as up a W.
That's true.
I mean, to be fair, you could. Who knows what you could find
To
out
be
here?
fair, I know you didn't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found my turtle.
That you didn't know you were missing.
Didn't know I was missing. But it's found.
So when's John Glenn coming back?
Well, so now I'm also wondering if John Glenn's just like hanging out. Because apparently turtles in that, especially in like Chicago, they recognize it's getting colder and they hibernate, so they bury themselves.
Yeah.
Well, if I had the fucking internet, I would have
What
just
time
looked
of
for
year
the
did you lose John Glenn?
fall.
Ah.
Yeah, so he was just like, yo, I got to bury myself in here.
Yeah, it's about to get super cold. Brilliant. I would have just looked for the loose dirt and brought him inside.
Yeah.
I could still have John Glenn.
True.
It's heartbreaking. Now every year,
That is so weird.
the people who live in my house in Chicago are like, hey, the turtle's back.
This house
So-
came with a turtle.
Every spring or fall, do you not put like crash pads out around your tank?
You should put a top on that thing.
That's how they learn. I've thought about that. It hasn't gotten past that. That's as far as I've
thought
made it.
about
Yeah, the thoughts cross the mind.
I've thought about. I mean, look how happy they look in there, though. They don't look like they want to go. That one is just chilling. He's just laying there with his
Looks
arm hanging.
dead as hell.
Nah, dude, he'll be dead when he falls out a few more times. That's
Yeah,
what's
you
up.
know, a 4.5 foot drop.
Well, the one that we found a couple months back that you said had been missing for like a week or something
Yeah, he was fine.
was, just back behind the tank.
Yeah, just covered in shit.
Dust.
A lot
yeah.
of times they fall back there and they can't
Yeah.
move because they're like wedged down behind the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely I found them like in the bucket sitting by there, and like they just fall right out into the bucket. And I'm like, ah, got you, bitch. Set the trap.
That's fucked up.
Stupid turtles.
It makes it tough. Like I'm gonna go away next week, and like I know like I hope none of them get out because that's gonna be a
Because I will not look for that turtle.
Troy's going to
I'll
come
be
in and be
like,
like,
damn, you're one less turtle, dude.
Yeah,
hate to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look where I can see, but I ain't
you're not
pulling
turning the
everything
place
out.
upside
Yeah,
down,
no.
man.
I'm out here tearing it apart. Look,
I feel like it's the only time this place gets cleaned
it does help.
when there's a missing turtle.
It does help because then when I pull everything out, I go, I should sweep.
While I'm here,
Since I'm doing the thing. Jeez.
30 years in an attic.
That's why.
Like, where's it shit?
in the attic?
I know, but like, how do you not smell 30 years of turtle shit?
I don't know, man.
I feel like the water and food, like, there's probably some mice. or
Food I can
something.
understand.
Water, maybe
Food,
like.
but you have to get your water from the.
like Taurus like mostly vegetarian-ish.
True, yeah. They're not
How
eating
when you're in an
mice.
attic.
Yeah, I guess.
So this is the most like vicious carnivorous turtle you've ever seen. Just ruthless.
turtle of death.
Exactly.
Got myself a beer.
What do we have this week?
This is from Pontoon Brewing.
You know what? It's funny because it looks like last week's beer. Like the label's kind of the same.
Yeah, but this
Different
one
color.
this one has a pontoon boat and it's called Crushing Waves. And it's from GA.
GA
Think it might
Oh,
stand
no.
for something.
Georgia.
It's from GA.
No.
This
it
is
says
called-
pontoonbrewing.com.
This is Crushing Wave. So is it?
It's crushable.
Would you say it's crushable?
Berliner
That's good.
I'd say there's no doubt it's crushable.
Berliner style Weiss, cherry, pineapple, crushable.
they
Those are the
called it
only
a-
tasting notes we
They
get.
called it a Georgia Vice.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's crack.
That label.
but here it says Berliner Weiss. Oh, sorry,
on the-
Berliner style.
Well, on the front, it says
Sure.
Georgia Vice.
That label's all kinds of orange and red and yellow. It's a real cool looking label. Oh, that good, huh?
Wasn't expecting that.
I'm not looking forward to the cherry. Why would you put cherry in this?
Okay, it's a sour.
Well, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Well, that's what a Berliner style Weiss is.
Oftentimes, but not always. Sometimes they're a little more Hefeweizen-y. This one is a full-blown sour.
I didn't know
Smells like it.
Berliner Weisses were sours.
Not this sour.
That is quite sour.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's
I just went through so many emotions on that. Like the first sour was like, I love that. It's great. Second was like, okay, I can fuck with this. And then a little bit of cherry hit. And the last taste was like, oh, God, no. What the fuck was that?
crushing wave. Pontoon Brewing. If you don't
Knocking it out of the park.
If you don't want a real boat or a real beer, might I recommend Pontoon?
It's got a weird finish.
Yeah.
Again, another beer with a weird
This
finish.
one does have more of a metallic-y finish than I felt like the other one did.
I don't feel like it's that bad, but it's got something going on.
It's the cherry.
The cherry is always bad. They haven't figured cherry out in a beer yet.
Or blueberry.
Yeah.
Cherry's more disagreeable, but blueberry should be a winner, and I've never found a blueberry beer there.
Cherry always comes across as medicine-y.
Oh, crushing waves.
Yeah, so it does say, what is it, cherry and pineapple.
Yeah.
But it's definitely more cherry than pineapple.
You know what they should put in this?
Better
Pineapple.
stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not picking up pineapple.
I like that it's so sour I can't enjoy it, and then the cherry. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have a hard time scoring this one, I think, because I do appreciate the sourness of it, but I don't like the flavors of it. And that is kind of the most important part, I think.
Yeah.
I can't just like it just because it's sour.
No.
Troy, you want to start?
Yeah. That's not good. And the marketing is weird. I don't feel like you'd want to drink a bunch of these on a pontoon boat. It's not refreshing. It's not. It's extremely sour, extremely medicine-y. It is metallic again.
These are all the tasting notes I'm looking for in a crushable beer.
Leaves a funky taste in your mouth. But I think this is better than last week's. I do. It's just, or do I?
I think it's better than last week's.
I'm going to say it's slightly better only because it's slightly less metallic than the last week. So I would give this a 2, but this is not something I would advise any of you to drink unless you want to just know the pain that we're going through.
I think if you have a really bad cough.
You one of the summertime colds.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, Lee, I'm going to go.
Go for it, because the last sip I just had really fucked me up.
Okay.
How boozy was it?
Not worth it. Here's what I can tell you.
6.3.
Yeah, it did taste a little more boozy than the last one.
This beer, usually a sour, will...
I like sours usually.
Yeah, I like a sour that the first sip is really sour. Second sip, you adjusted. You start to
Tapers
move on.
off.
Yeah, and it starts to become really easy drinking due to the refreshing sour. This one, every time, it has the same sour of a lemon.
It kicks you in the tongue every time.
Every time. I'm not getting any. It's not backing off. It's staying a little too sour for my taste. The cherry aftertaste is just brutal.
Awful.
To have
Is cherry and pineapple a common pairing?
Not even in nature.
Two wildly different shaped fruits.
Yeah. Grow in different areas. This is.
If you put the two of them together and you didn't know what a fruit was, you wouldn't say they were the same thing.
Now, the sour sits in the back of your throat. It continues to bother you. The sour's on my lips. Doesn't go away from there, which is weird. There's a funky taste that I can't really put my finger on.
Yeah, me either. I couldn't suss it out. And back to your pineapple cherry thing. It's never I'm drinking or eating something with cherry. If only it had a splash of pineapple or vice versa.
I feel like that's a very tropically cocktail, taste profile, maybe.
I feel like your pineapple, you might have a cherry on it, but you're not let me add cherry flavoring to this pineapple drink.
Thinking of Jell-O salad that has cherry and pineapple
And a bunch of other stuff.
and whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not liking this beer. I'm not.
Can you figure out what that weird?
I keep trying. It's almost like it's salt. Like they tried to add the salt, but it's like cherry salt. Is the only way I could really describe it.
Strong cherry notes.
Oh, it's strong cherry.
Yeah.
Now I'm close to finishing it, so that's a good sign that it's not like a full blown one.
I mean, it's very light. It's crisp. But not necessarily crisp in a good.
But I gave the last one a 2.5,
Yeah.
and I actually dislike this far more than that.
Really?
I do. I don't like what the sour's doing. I don't like how the cherry's interacting with it. I can't get any of the pineapple when I want it. That's a 1.5 for me.
Yeah, I this is one that I definitely have gone back and forth with every single sip. First
But
sip,
you have not gone high yet.
no. Like I know I said earlier, oh, this is definitely better than last week's, and I gave last week's a 2.5. I don't think I can give this higher than
Yeah.
a 2.5.
2.5 is average. Like
Yeah.
2.5 is like, okay, I'll drink it. Like,
And I think that I could, but the cherry really. Wow.
oh,
that's
Brendan's
a
pouring it
very
out.
strong indication.
That tells you all you need to know, folks. Took a picture of it, poured the rest out, and threw it in the garbage, and is grabbing another light beer from Miller to wash that taste out of his mouth.
That's horrible, dude.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
It is a very medicine-y aftertaste.
That's
yeah.
bad beer.
I'll,
Atlanta Jim, thanks for bringing that by. Do respect that you did that.
Did he like it?
He hadn't had it. He said, man, I saw this.
Yeah, I remember
I saw the crushing
him
waves.
talking about it,
And he
yeah.
was like, I think you'll dig it. It looks like it's got all of the makings of a good beer. And I can appreciate that. I'm glad he brought it by.
Yeah, we love when people bring us beer. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. It's almost like there's like a pepperiness on the aftertaste, that it's like a salt and a pepper and a cherry and
A medicine.
a pucker.
Yeah.
It's really not positive. Sorry, Lee, I hijacked your.
no, I think I can still give it a 2.5, but I think it wants to be a 2. The cherry medicine-y taste is just unpleasant. I appreciate how crisp and light it is, even being over 6%. I could see it being good in hot weather, but yeah, I'm not a cherry fan at all, and that just doesn't work for me. So
I just can't see like a group of brewers like pumping this out and then like passing it around to all their peers and all of them being like, yes, we should mass produce this.
This is great.
Yeah.
well, I think we talk about that a lot with any number of beers that we
Yeah.
have here, especially a lot of the IPAs. It's like, who said that we needed barrels and barrels of this?
Yeah. Sometimes I think they just market it. I mean, it's genius marketing. It looks
picture's
cool
beautiful.
as shit. Yeah.
I like want to be on that pontoon boat.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say the Pontoon Brewing logo has an otter holding a beer in the water, giving a thumbs up. It looks like,
We
which,
see that?
like right under the P.
My eyes are so bad. I honestly thought it was a monkey.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
Yeah, that looks
This German style tart ale has 700 pounds of fresh pineapple and tart cherry puree, kettle soured with lactobacillus. This tart beer embodies the perfect dessert-inspired sour. The pineapple and tart cherries are added during the secondary fermentation to create a juicy yet tart sour beer that's bursting with flavors.
what this sounds like to me is these guys had this idea. They went through all the steps.
Yeah, you know what the problem was? They all had COVID when they were. You know what? I think it's got a light flavor.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That could be true, but like you go through the work of making this and you're like, shit, we gotta sell it. We can't just trash it all.
The investment in pineapple and cherry puree alone.
Get marketing. What dope name and label have you been sitting on? Because we're pumping this shit out with that.
Well, we got this crushing waves. It was sold.
Yeah. Let me see the logo. All right, let's go.
I didn't like that at all. I don't even want to talk about. I did not like that beer. What'd you give it, Lee? Number wise,
A 2.
a 2. So a 2.
He started 2.5.
What were you?
I gave it a 2 because I liked it slightly better than the 1.5.
A 1.5, a 2, and a 2. That is.
It sucks to say that I think I do like that better than last week's, but it was worse. That doesn't make sense. I know.
No, because the last one was
I think the last one was a better beer.
exactly.
This one I want to like, but it just doesn't have a good flavor.
Been there. Okay, let's talk about something else.
That's 2 bad weeks in a row.
It is 4th of July weekend.
Hell yeah.
We're going to be grilling out.
USA.
We're going to be grilling out. We're doing our thing, right?
Yep.
Now, as you would believe in this day and age, there is literally an adjudicator for everything, right? And there is something called the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council.
Of course.
This is an official thing. This is real.
Yeah.
I read through their bylaws. All kinds of
Have
shit.
bylaws.
Oh, yeah. They talk about what you should be drinking with hot dogs. They talk about the order in which you should be putting condiments on hot dogs.
I already
from,
hate this.
Going from like chunky and down and like,
Yeah.
like how you do it. What buns are acceptable with hot dogs? Turns out the poppy seed bun is acceptable. You don't
Oh,
want to
thank
put,
God. I've been losing sleep
Edge of
for
my
years.
seat.
Yeah.
You can only put condiments on the dog. You don't put it on the bun.
Disagree.
I would think some
Yeah.
of the, okay, see, I thought that went without saying.
How do you get
You butter your bun or mayo. You gotta get a fat on there.
how do you get
Oh, interesting choice.
how do you put ketchup and mustard on a hot dog without it getting on the bun?
Well, I think he's saying you apply it to the finished product, the dog in the bun, rather than on the bun and then the dog or
Actually,
sausage.
they have all these rules, right? And then there was one that I absolutely agree with. As a Chicago, Arizona, and Virginian,
Canadian.
they said thank you. They said that under no circumstance
Should ketchup be on a dog?
should anybody over the age of 18 put ketchup on a hot dog.
I had ketchup on a hot dog today.
Oh, I will put ketchup on a hot dog.
You are
Heathens.
direct.
Yeah.
You're in direct violation.
Of the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council's rules.
Well, under my rules, in no way should a pickle ever be on a hot dog.
Nope, totally acceptable.
Well, I understand that, but I'm also an adult, and I don't give a 2 flying fucks when anyone puts on their fucking hot dog.
Did I tell you we are dealing with the National
I heard. Yeah,
Hot
I
Dog and
heard.
Sausage Council?
I
The
heard.
NHDSC, Troy.
Yeah,
Duh.
the NHTSC. Come on.
I hate this shit. This is a peeve of mine that drives me crazy.
It's
When
official.
people tell you how to eat whatever the fuck you want to eat.
It's official.
No, it's
They have rules.
There are rules.
Culture. What is this?
Oh, you're reading about you're looking it up now?
Yeah.
There are
How do
these-
y'all eat your hot dogs? If you're making a hot dog at home, what do you put on it?
for starters, I like my hot dog to be a little overcooked. I like it to blister.
Uh-huh.
Get a little of that like char blister.
That's an adult thing because most kids hate any burn.
I think maybe that probably became an adult thing because the kids were like, I'm not eating that. And I was
Yeah,
like,
you're
you've
like-
lost your mind. That one's
Yeah.
dope. And so then I
Are
started
you
eating.
picky with hot dogs? Like, will you eat chicken dogs? Will you eat?
I am. I will eat pork and beef. I do not like chicken.
I'll eat
turkey.
any hot dog.
I'll eat them. But like if I have the option, I will go all beef.
Yeah, all beef's always the
That's number one.
standard.
Then
with
I'll
a
do
bullet.
lips and assholes of pork and
Of
beef.
course.
And then when we start getting into the chicken dog, I'm disappointed. I don't want a chicken dog.
I would never buy a chicken dog, but I wouldn't turn my nose up at one. If
No,
you had a
someone
tray of
handed
them,
it to
I'd
me.
be like, I'll crush that motherfucker.
No, I'll eat it. I'm
Thank
with you. There's enough
okay.
nitrites in it either way.
Yes.
That it's going to fulfill my hot dog.
One of the rules is don't take more than 5 bites to finish a hot dog.
Fair.
For a foot-long wiener, 7 bites are acceptable.
Yeah.
Again, who gives 2 shits?
These are the rules, Troy.
Oh, these people are the worst.
Well, they're the adjudicators.
Okay, it's back to what you're putting on your hot dog at home.
Don't use ketchup on your hot dog after the age of 18. Mustard,
you.
relish, onions, cheese, and chili are acceptable.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Chili
Didn't say pickles.
is grown
Didn't say
up.
pickles.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to argue the pickle thing, well, hold on. What does the council say about pickles? It has to. Well, relish is a pickle.
No.
Relish is not pickles.
Relish is pickled things, but
It's pickles diced up.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
not just pickles, though. There's other.
Next, you're going to tell me pickles are cucumbers.
Boy, I've got so much to teach you. You are. This is going to blow your mind.
No,
Troy.
every Chicago asshole says a pickle goes on a hot dog.
Granted, the Chicago dog was invented in the Great Depression as a way for people to say,
Turn a sandwich.
I'm going to buy
Yeah.
that. I'm going to buy that 25-cent hot dog, and I want you to put They literally
meal on
said,
it.
I want you to put
Yeah.
everything there on it. That's where it came from. It's not because we were like, ooh, this flavor is so good.
Yeah.
It was like, what do you have back there that you could put on there that
For
you
free.
don't upcharge? And so that is where it was born. That's where it
Makes
came.
sense.
It doesn't specify pickle anywhere on here.
Could you read the order in which you put toppings on?
I sure can. Don't put hot dog toppings between the hot dog and the bun. Always dress the dog, not the bun.
Dumb.
Facts.
Condiments should be applied in the following order.
There's an order.
This is dumb.
This is facts.
Wet condiments like mustard and chili are applied first, comma, followed by chunky condiments like relish, onions, and sauerkraut, followed by shredded cheese, followed by spices like celery, salt, or pepper.
Facts.
This is so stupid.
This is how
These are
it's
the
done.
rules, Troy.
This is
Thank you.
stupid.
The abacus understands.
I'm a
rules.
convert.
I'm sure this is how you guys do it.
Don't
Yeah.
use a cloth napkin to wipe your mouth when eating hot dog.
No, disgusting.
Paper is always preferred.
Paper. What should
What
you
in
drink
the
with a
hell?
hot dog? There any pointers?
There are actually. Don't
Could there not be?
don't bring wine to a hot dog barbecue. Beer, soda, lemonade, and iced tea are preferred.
Boom.
I want to punch every one of these assholes in
As
their
a Southern
nose.
gentleman, I might recommend. I might recommend the sweetest of teas.
What about an Arnold Palmer?
Of course, you can have lemonade or iced tea. You can put them
It says
together.
or.
Yeah, it's not an
Or.
and/or situation.
Get
No,
your-
actually, it does say and iced tea. So
Oh, it's an and situation.
do
Don't
use.
act like you're Southern now, you piece of shit.
Okay. Don't send a thank you note following a hot dog barbecue. It
No.
would not be in keeping with the unpretentious nature of hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs for the
hate,
people.
People hate thank you notes. This son of a bitch sent me a thank you note after we grilled out. What a piece of shit.
Brendan's like, honey, go get the mail. Get all the notes out of the mailbox. Do serve sesame seed, poppy seed, and plain buns with hot dogs. Sun-dried tomato
What about
buns.
potato buns?
It doesn't say potato buns, which I honestly is shocked.
Oh, that's.
Oh no, we're playing by the rules, Brendan.
And you got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
A potato bun is a standard bun.
No,
No, it's not.
That is not a plain bun.
What?
It says plain.
It does not specify potato buns. It says plain buns. Plain
potato bun is a plain bun.
These are the rules, Brendan. These are the rules.
Look at him crumble under authority.
Yeah,
I'm gonna burn this.
He's
thing
back to his
ground.
libertarian
Yeah.
roots.
exactly. You can't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh my God. USA, USA.
This is ridiculous.
No,
It's
these
so
are
stupid.
facts. Well, there's a reason to bring.
You still haven't answered the question.
Which one?
What do you put on your dog? Like, just if you're gonna grill out at home, just you and the family, and you have a hot dog, and you're not having a Chicago style day, or you're not doing anything crazy.
I would prefer, and this is funny because I don't like pickles per se,
Yeah,
but I love a sweet relish like that bright green. You know what I'm talking? That bright
Yeah,
green
yeah, yeah.
relish. I like relish and mustard.
what kind of mustard? Because there's a lot of mustards, and I have. If we're gonna lay
Okay.
down some rules, I got a rule.
Okay, so here's how it started for me. Golden spicy brown turned me back onto mustard.
Yeah.
I was an anti-mustard guy
Yep.
until I discovered golden spicy brown. But now in my more basic barbecue days, I just prefer a yellow mustard. What I cannot stand is a Dijon mustard. Too much for me. Too much. But Golden's is the
I hate a yellow mustard.
Golden's is the truth mixed with relish, followed by yellow. And those are the only two mustards that I'll put on there. I guess if they have some kind of like a cracked mustard, like some kind of like,
Whole grain.
yeah, where it's got like the seeds in it, like whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Yep.
I guess I
Any
do
gourmet
like,
mustard.
but not Dijon. There's something about that.
You mix Dijon with mayonnaise with a dash of hot sauce, and you got a good fucking hot dog sauce.
Oh, I'm willing to try.
I'm willing to try that.
Yeah, I'm willing to try. it.
What's your
Now,
go-to?
Also, I'll go to, if I'm not doing that, chili and onions.
Okay.
Those are the two different hot dog options.
See, I hate raw onions, but I get that that's a good topping for a hot dog.
Yeah,
so
but it's
I'm
two
cool
different
with
hot
that.
dogs. It's two different hot dogs.
Oh, so not a no, but
wouldn't- I
chili
wouldn't-
and onions together.
Yeah, I'll do chili and onions, or I'll do relish and mustard. Those are my hot
Yeah.
dogs. Sorry, go ahead, Lee.
Mine's going to be a thin smear of mayo. And
I've never
then
done that,
topped
but I like
with
it.
Seems
pimento
bold.
cheese.
Oh, pimento cheese.
Yeah.
A true Southerner.
He's a gentleman.
Also,
I see that now.
He's from Clemson.
Well, I do declare. Is
You
that
could also-
pimento cheese?
you can also, like I said, the mustard mayo with a dash of hot sauce mix is really good. And again, I smear it on the bun instead rather than like drizzle that on top. But you could do either way.
I haven't heard you say ketchup. You had one with
I
ketchup
like
today.
the
I did,
smear
just because
because
it's
it's
easy.
less messy.
Yeah.
Troy, what about you?
So typically, I take a slice of cheese, break it in half,
American
put it on
cheese,
the bun.
or it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what cheese?
Yeah, usually American
Because that's what's at the grill. Yeah,
I've never done Swiss, but I do like Swiss and
Love
other.
Swiss.
Yeah, so maybe that's good. I don't know, but I always go American because it's a fucking USA hot dog.
I couldn't agree with you more. That cheese is actually American.
Yes, exactly. And then I go ketchup and a mustard that's not
Yellow.
yellow. I think yellow mustard is just too
candy.
blah.
The spicy
Yeah.
brown is definitely
Definitely
my preferred.
the best.
Spicy brown is.
Spicy brown, Dijon, yellow way at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done honey mustard. I love honey mustard, but I don't think
I
that'd
don't
be
think I
good
want
on
the
a
sweetness.
hot dog.
You know, it's funny though. I put relish for the sweetness. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm.
But you were looking for the crunch out of it too.
It's something about
Yeah.
the texture of the relish that I'm digging on.
Same thing with the onions and the chili. Like you
I
want that
think
raw
The
crunch.
onions and chili, though, that comes back to like college days when I couldn't afford anything.
Yeah.
So I could
So
afford
you
a
go to
big bite.
7-Eleven,
Damn right.
load that thing
And you
up.
literally just open
Put
it
all the
up
topping.
and you
Yeah.
fill it with chili.
You're eating it with a knife and fork.
No,
Yeah, you're-
you are not, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Good sir.
Oh.
You are not eating with knife and fork. And hold on, I wish I
Tell
hadn't
me
closed
again,
the
is the
fucking
National
page.
Hot Dog and Sausage Council
Brendan,
adverse?
Brendan's so straight he eats a hot dog from the middle out.
Damn right I do.
Hold on.
I wouldn't put that whole thing in my mouth.
That's right.
I'm
5 bites.
Too forward.
Did it in none.
Yeah.
editing
that
here.
thing.
All right, here you go.
You know the sad part is these douchebags take themselves seriously. Like they hold meetings and have like votes and shit.
Bylaws.
Like,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
this is the dumbest
So
thing I've ever
there's
heard.
2 rules related to cutlery or flatware for this. Do eat hot dogs on buns with your hands. Utensils should not touch hot dogs on buns. And do use paper plates to serve hot dogs. Everyday dishes are acceptable. China is a no-no.
Fact.
Who fucking has China in 2022?
No, but all right, you can agree with that though, right? If you
I
bring
mean-
out China and hot dog,
I'm not gonna smack it out of your hands, but I'll be
Well,
like,
now
what
that's the
fuck?
good
Yeah,
China.
you're gonna break
yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my grandmother's.
You know,
No!
I sit here. I'll take this back because I do say no one should give a shit how anyone eats it. But I do have one that drives me crazy because I have a buddy who does this. I haven't seen him do it in years. I don't know if he still does it, but I've grilled out with a guy who's got filet mignon and grilled it to perfection and then smothered it in ketchup.
see, I can't
And that
stand it.
hurts. That hurts me.
Pat Mahomes' ass.
But I should
Yeah.
not. If I'm heeding my own advice, I should not give 2 shits what this guy does to his steak.
I think that's a punishable crime, though. I think we can
just-
all agree with that.
I mean, I just
It is. I don't even.
I mean,
like
maybe
seeing,
a shit steak. You know, like if you've really bought.
No, then just get some A1. And even
Yeah, yeah.
that bothers me when I see someone put A1 all over a steak.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? It's supposed to taste great. You can put butter on
True, but there are certain sauces that I could put on everything.
it. Sure. And I see a time and a place. Like if you give me like a tough steak,
Yeah.
little A1 actually goes a long way.
Yeah.
But ketchup, it's a bridge too far.
It is.
You're a child.
You're a
It
child.
is.
So the reason I bring up the
Now
national-
ketchup on a brat, kind of steer away from that.
Sure.
Okay, well, keep in mind this is the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council. So while we were,
Oh, I'll keep these dumbasses in mind. All right.
I'm glad you are. I thank you for that, Troy. The reason I bring this up is because I think mustard is the acceptable topping for an adult. We have our
Qualms.
Variations.
sure,
Yeah.
we don't all agree on this. But the reason I bring it up is I'm not someone who likes to fan the fires of stocking up. But we have a problem on the horizon when it
A
comes
mustard shortage?
a mustard shortage.
Oh no.
And it's right around the corner. So we get our mustard mostly from Canada, and I think it may have been France. Well,
that sounds right.
the weather has been so hot that the average mustard like pod,
Plant? Yeah.
it'll have like 10 plus seeds in it. And because of the heat, we're down to like 4.
Ooh.
If you got a good one, maybe 6. So now full harvests are yielding half of what we're used to.
Oh, wow.
And we are running into a problem where we cannot produce enough mustard. 4th of July is on the horizon. Might I recommend going out now and picking up your mustard and maybe get the big one? I'm not saying stockpile mustard like an asshole, but you might want to go get your mustard now.
Because what's mustard to ketchup? Like, ketchup's got to be like 20-to-1 ratio. Like,
Sugar to everything else? Yes, it is.
yeah.
That's the problem with
So I feel like even a mustard, quote, shortage, you'd still find mustard.
I think you would.
But maybe not the one you want.
But it sounds like it's on the horizon because the people in the mustard industry are saying
We are in a crisis we haven't seen for 25 years.
There it is.
The price of seeds has gone up 3 or 4 times and maybe 5 times soon.
Wow.
And on top of that, there is no supply. The scarcity is such that we have a potential
Thanks, Obama.
50% decrease in seeds. So our production is down 50%.
See, the 50% just like I said. What
it's
they're
like you read the
producing.
same thing.
I read what's important to me.
Yeah.
Poor harvest brought on by bad climate in France have only compounded the issue of the reserve.
France.
Boom.
Canada being the world's #1
Canada.
producer of mustard seeds.
See,
Your
look at
homeland.
this. I don't make this shit up.
Well, Lee and I have the inside connection to Canada.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's me.
Yeah, you're it.
You're our Canada guy.
Okay, but my French connections have dried up too.
Oh no.
It's all going to shit.
You ever put barbecue sauce on a hot dog?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Again, is it the sweetness?
It depends. It's. I guess I've had the generic barbecue sauce.
Dude, John Boy and Billy grilling sauce.
But see, there's the
That
thing. There's
shit can go
always
on
going to be barbecue
everything.
sauces that
Yeah.
are phenomenal.
What about hot sauces on?
Okay, thanks for bringing up hot sauces. We have another problem.
Oh no. Now you're really getting in my wheelhouse.
There's another shortage. Sriracha.
Oh.
Which is
I
a
could-
trash hot sauce.
Yes, I'm with Lee on that. I can get past.
But people who love sriracha,
Sriracha's having a day or
Yeah.
a year.
No, like a decade.
they're having
Yeah,
a decade.
they
No,
are.
They
Like-
are fanatic.
whatever. Like, okay, let's talk about this.
They got like
Their
shoe
PR,
deals and everything now.
like, and like,
Shoe
by the way,
deals?
while we're here, yeah, they're making like sriracha shoes and clothing. Like, it's a cool thing to have now. But while we're at it,
Wild.
since when did now it's like tacos are the super cool thing? Like there was a time people didn't like tacos, and now we all agree that tacos are the greatest food
When
ever.
did we not
That's
like
what I'm
tacos?
saying. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I'm like, don't give me this. Tacos have been the shit every
Yeah.
Tuesday for my entire life,
but
and I'll eat them any other day too.
oh yeah, exactly. But really, how often are people eating them anyway? You would think like it's everyone's #1 food with a bullet, and I'm like, yeah, tacos are good, but there's other shit I just assume eat.
Sure, but I mean, I love a taco.
Everybody likes tacos.
Not
Like,
my kids, and it's killing me to the
Why
point
do
that
they not like tacos?
I feel like I want to send them off to like re-education camp.
Just send them to Mexico.
What
for the
don't they
summer.
like about tacos?
What could you not like about tacos? We've had this conversation, and they're
Because
like,
there's
I
a
don't
million ways to make it. So, like, if you don't like ground beef, you have chicken or pork, or if you don't like the crunchy, you go
We'll
with
do
the
soft.
soft.
One of
Like,
my favorite tacos is the fried avocado taco at Taco Boy down in Folly.
Dude, I'm literally over here dreaming of Taco
Yes.
Boy because I'm gonna be there in a couple days.
Yes,
and like
I want that fried avocado one so bad.
I can't.
It's delicious.
Wait, I haven't had the fried avocado. I'm getting it. I will. I'm immediately gonna go there and get the fried avocado.
when I go, and I remember our first time with Brendan the Taco Boy, like,
Oh, it's the best.
when you go, by
It's
the
a
way,
transformative
look,
experience.
I'm a picky eater, but when I go, if you go to a good taco place and they serve something with coleslaw, which I'm not a big fan of, or onions that I'm not a big fan of, whatever they put on that taco, you say please and thank you, and you fucking munch that thing.
I agree.
And it is amazing.
It's the only place where I have literally gone in there and I've ordered straight down
Mm.
the menu, and I've been like, "Ew, that sounds horrible."
Slaps.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Yeah, and
Slaps.
every
slaps,
one of them
slaps,
is
slaps.
fantastic.
Slaps.
They make
Their dangerous
dope
sauce is
tacos.
good as fuck too. The hot sauce they have.
all good. All good.
the last
And
But I'm saying not just Taco Boy, like other good taco places. There's
a
one.
good taco place will do
There's
it right.
one. There's one down in right before you get through the tunnel called Stuffed, and that is the same way.
Ooh,
Like
I'm in.
you go there, and whatever they have on it, if you're not a fan of it, trust that shit will be delicious, and you will like it.
So I don't eat fish.
Oh, fish tacos are amazing.
Love fish tacos.
Yeah.
Love fish tacos. Because you put all that other stuff in there to make the flavor, like it all complements a good taco place. To complement all those flavors and bring it out, and I'll be damn.
And all those textures.
Yes. And I think my problem with fish is mostly like
Texture.
It's the texture and then how fishy the fish is.
Yeah. But you're breaking it up with everything else that's in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you kind of fix it. You fix all the glitches.
Yeah.
Man, I love a good fish taco.
I think when we went to that bachelor party at Taco Boy, we were there for like 3 or 4 days, and I think I went there 2 or 3 times. Like I was like, "Who wants to go back to Taco
And
Boy?"
Taco Boy in Folly Beach has now moved out of that location.
Oh,
right there
really?
on the main street.
R.I.P.
There was another place that was built
Pour a sip.
called the Wiki Wiki,
Yeah, something like that.
and it's this like massive building.
Oh, so they
And
upgraded.
they weren't filling all the stuff, so they just traded locations.
Oh, no shit.
Same owners.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
there you
Still
go.
smart.
But so now Taco Boy is massive.
Yeah, they got like 2 floors, huge outdoor space.
Nice.
It's a really cool building that
It's
they moved
on.
into.
I'm gonna be facing tacos,
You just go straight there.
starting with fried
Now I'm
avocado.
mad I'm not going down.
I think when we went for that bachelor party, we literally just drove straight to Taco Boy before we even like checked in.
That's
There's
the move.
no reason not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start there, get a mar, get some tacos, and
Yep.
then be like, all right, where's our house?
With that Grand Marnier topper, come on now.
Stop, dude.
You get a tequila flight for like $20. You get 3 of the finest shots of
That's how
tequila in the world.
me and your wife bonded the first time was talking about the tequila at Taco Boy.
Yeah, that adds up. Because you two are both superficial and don't have a lot of depth.
We're like, damn, dog, when's the last time you had tequila?
That's rude. I shouldn't- It just was a good joke.
That's mean to Lee.
All right, well, I'm leaving.
Now my wife's cool.
I mean, she's okay.
No, but it's true. Like she loves Taco Boy.
Yeah.
Dude, there were like 3 years where the name of all of my fantasy football teams were literally just Taco Boy.
That's awesome.
Because I just came back and was like, I love this place. The first time I had it, it blew my mind.
Friend's dog's name is Taco, and I call him Taco Boy all the time.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a better name.
I like that we just jumped from like American, like 4th of July mustard shortages to fucking Taco Boy,
Yeah.
dude. It's one of the greatest taco places on earth.
No
If
free
anybody-
ads, but Taco Boy is fucking legit.
Yeah.
If you go in there and say ITPH,
They'll look at you very confused.
they'll charge you full price for the frozen screwdriver, and you won't regret it.
Yep.
I think I'd.
You will be thanking us.
That place is so good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
How
go.
many are there's? That's a chain, right? There's definitely more than one.
There's 2 that I know of. There's a downtown Taco Boy, and they put it in like the worst area to the point that it
I
has.
feel like I saw one at a whole different beach or something one time.
I've never seen a Taco Boy, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
They've got one on John's Island, I think, also.
Is that an ITPH koozie at Taco Boy?
Yeah, from last year. I think I
Nice.
sent it to you.
Living the dream.
Oh yeah.
Living the dream. How'd you get that to stand up like that?
Oh, I think there's a can behind it.
Brilliant.
If only you put the can
Producing.
in the koozie.
No, actually, it looks like a candle.
moron.
Actually,
Okay, candle makes sense. Because a can should be taller than a koozie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's like sucking a dick in a condom.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you don't get anything out of it.
We're big swallowers.
But
here.
which one was it?
Yeah, there,
There
you
we
go.
go.
Oh no!
I thought it was that one.
You tricked me into
All
saying
right, this is the
that.
best one.
Objection! Hearsay!
for that statement.
Yeah, the mustard shortage is real.
Yeah. Well, have fun at Taco Boy. Have one for me.
I'm going to, and I'm going to get a mustard aioli if they have it.
And you're gonna get the dang avocado taco.
That's it will be the first taco I order.
Yeah, I love it.
Fried avocado taco.
It's like tempura fried, so it's a light breading. It's not
Yeah, but
like
then the texture is going to be crunch to good.
it's crunch to it. You think it's going to be like a really weird hot avocado, but it's not. It is literally flash fried. It is so quick that the inside still stays
See, I
creamy.
don't eat avocado, but I would eat that taco
So
on
good.
your recommendation.
Like I'm telling you, I've been down the whole list.
Yeah.
And every time
Do
I
they
see
switch
a
it up?
taco,
They switch them up.
I guess because the fried avocado tacos never. Well, you know
It's
why?
been there for a couple years.
But you know why I probably don't get it? I'm a meat eater.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm always
And,
like,
and again, all of their tacos crush.
but that's it. And so, but I've been down the
Just
list.
slip one of those in.
Oh, I assure you, it'll be the first taco I order. Fried avocado taco.
yeah.
I cannot wait. I'm ecstatic. I want to shut down the episode, jump in the
yes.
car.
Do it.
Like,
Goodbye,
you should
everybody.
come with me. Let's buttholes waxed out the door, dude.
Polly's
2 for
not ready
1.
for us.
Hey.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. I can't wait.
Now I'm hungry and jealous.
All right. Should we keep going? No? Okay. I love that.
And that's like the opposite from me normally. Normally I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, we've done 2 episodes.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Then I will just casually act like we're naturally finding our way to the end.
We can save those topics for after Taco Boy.
Oh, yeah. Here's a little teaser. I have a whole other taco conversation.
We
Well,
love taco content.
I was gonna say everybody knows tacos are the greatest food that's ever been.
Brendan's going to go to the Pink Taco to get his butthole waxed.
That's right. And then go eat Taco Boy.
And then I got an AI conversation that I'm dying to have.
All right. Teasers.
Teasers. You like that?
Yeah.
Was that the Google?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys all have a wonderful 4th of July. Guys and gals. I say guys, you know.
The collective guys.
He. Yeah, royal. Shut up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Talk to our listeners like that.
We appreciate you tuning in week and week out. If you haven't had a chance to Cincinnati swap somebody, do yourself a favor. Grab your friend's phone. Sign them up for Inside the Pallet House.
Over the 4th. The perfect time to do
It's
it.
the perfect time to do it. They go, what are you listening to these days? This is your chance to sign them up. Believe us when I tell you, it means a lot.
It does.
And it matters because it really does help the downloads because that person is going to Cincinnati swap the next person. It just goes on. I have so many analogies that I'm going to let be. I'm going to let be. If you haven't had a chance to head over to our Venmo, please do so. You can donate money to us at any time. The Venmo is,
At Inside the Pallet House on Venmo.
which makes
Next time, Troy, just don't give it to him.
Yeah. just
Just watch him
it's
sweat
fine.
it out.
It's also your dollars. You can not give it to me or you can. I don't care. Head over to InsideThePalletHouse@gmail.com. We'd be glad to hear what's on your mind. We'd be glad to talk about it as well. And if you haven't had a chance to head over to our Twitter or Instagram, that's ITPH Podcast.
Or Facebook.
And you should head over to the Facebook page. Honestly, we're old. We check the Facebook and we check the Gmail.
Or Be Real.
Oh my gosh, please. Could you
Somebody be friends with him.
Would somebody be my friend on Be Real? BP Kennedy 34. And Troy is T-Dog.
T-Raw Dog.
FTBAUER.
There we go. We're looking for friends on Be Real.
Doesn't sound desperate at all.
No.
Isn't that how social media works?
Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah. Look at my computer screen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be talking next week. Cheers.
Cheers. That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?
Objection! Hearsay!
Overruled.